Michael Hernandez here, MLH Media, and we are over here today, Silva Back Training Center, over here in Fresno, California. I'm here alongside the first Mexican-born champion in the women's division, Alexa Grasso. How are you doing today?
Great, I'm so happy to be here. I'm learning jiu-jitsu, like improving my skills, and I'm super happy to have this opportunity right now here in Fresno.
And you were most recently over there up north in Canada, taking on a very, very talented opponent in Natalie Silva. How was that to go ahead and, not only get to test yourself in the cage, but then also, that was one of the fights of the night, if I had to say so myself.
Well, yeah, every fight represents different challenges. It was a big, big challenge, but didn't go my way, but nothing can stop me, and that's why I'm here. I always have to keep improving and getting better because the sky is the limit. You always keep learning a lot of things in this sport, and that's what I love about this.
And now the strawweight division, it's been kind of going through a shakeup of things. And Valentina obviously just got a defense over there on that same card as you. But then Erin Blanchfield, Macy Barber recently was supposed to throw down. Erin Blanchfield left without an opponent. Is there any chance that you possibly seen her sneak into that title picture? Or who do you kind of see being the next girl up next there to go ahead and get that title shot?
Well, the flyweight division is a super interesting division. There's a lot of movement, a lot of talent. Every single girl has different strong weapons, but I don't know. We are all in the chase for that belt opportunity. But it could be anyone.
And thank you for correcting on that, on flyweight,
Yeah.
of course. But and just to be able to speak on that a little bit as well, you had that climb to go ahead and get that championship belt, and obviously to go ahead and be at one of the grandest stages of them all. How was that to be able to go ahead and get back to that and to get back to the basics? How has that been to really get back to the title reign, man?
Well, it's always hard, It's always like I heard a story about the mountain, Like you always like climb and climb and climb. Once you get to the top, you think that that's over, but then you turn your head and there's another big mountain, another big mountain. So you just have to keep yourself, strong, trying, getting up, getting higher. So it's really cool to be now in this position to be the contender, to be chasing that gold again. And it's, interesting. Every time I wake up, I have a goal in my mind, and it's really cool.
I know that Brandon was just speaking about possibly looking at UFC Noche as maybe a little bit of a standpoint, as maybe, is that I know that smile on your face, that seems like that's what you want as well.
Of course, this Noche UFC started because of the Mexicans, because they love our culture, they love how we fight, like we're always going forward, we're always trying, to kill each other. That's something that never ever happened before in any other country in the UFC that has many athletes from all over the world has this special night for their representation. So it's huge for me. It's going to be the third year that they do this event, so I will be more than proud to be part of it.
And then just speaking a little bit more about this last couple of closing questions. Mexico has seen the rise of a couple of great stars. And yourself and Brandon Moreno. Most recently on Tough, we've seen Emmanuel Rodriguez get a really big TKO victory in the first round. Is there a name in the Mexican MMA scene that maybe people are sleeping on, that you kind of want to wake some eyes up to, that possibly the fight fans will be seeing a couple years here in the UFC?
Well, we're still evolving in the sport, but I think there's not much Hispanic or Mexican athletes, but the little ones that we're making a lot of noise, and it's huge for us. It's a sport that is still growing in our country, but every time I see jiu-jitsu tournaments, now I see kids, now I see girls, it's huge. So the only thing I can say that it's growing, and I can see that the people is loving to train and the effort, and we just have to keep going.
559 Fights 115 is coming up over here on Saturday at Eagle Mountain Casino. How is that to kind of be over here and get to be a role model? Like how you said, you're seeing all these girls get to come to these jiu-jitsu tournaments, get to kind of express themselves in mixed martial arts. You're getting to be a role model to a lot of these girls in the Central Valley that are also looking at MMA. How is that to kind of be walking around here in the 559 and be hearing that, like, you're an inspiration to me, Alexa, or, oh, you're, watching your career. It must be pretty cool, right?
Well, I've been inspired by a lot of women through my career, so I think it's important that you always keep, showing the girls how to do that, because I remember when I used to see Rhonda, I used to see Amanda, Gina Carano, all these girls, they inspire me so much, and I changed my life because of them, and it is really nice to have, this motivation from the girls that saying, okay, that I made this impact on their life like these other women made on my life, so it's really cool, and I would be happy to be there there. That you can't miss this fight. It's gonna be amazing because these platforms are, shining because of the new talent. Because there's a lot of new athletes, young athletes too, and I'm pretty sure it's gonna be, huge.
It's going to be a huge night of fights over there. 559 fights, 115. Alexa Grasso, Brandon Moreno, special guest host over there at Eagle Mountain Casino. Make sure you don't miss it. Michael Hernandez, MLH Media, signing out over here, the 559, with the champ over here, Alexa Grasso. Thank you so much for your time.